We are back with the second installment in this little spin-off series where I'm reviewing video game customs. That's right, paint jobs taken directly from some of the car's video games, brought to life on customized diecasts that look absolutely stunning. Some of the best work I've ever seen. And so we're going to dive right in here with Ranger Sheriff from Cars Fast as Lightning. I'm going to give you a little rundown on all of that in a moment here, but first, got to give a shout out to the customizer, and that is Shane Cooper. Just like for Femme Fatale Flow that I did the other day, he did Ranger Sheriff here as well, and it looks incredible. Just like it does in the video game. I will put a little picture there on the screen. And so if you want to contact Shane Cooper, inquire about custom yourself, I'll leave his contact info in the description below. That's Instagram and Facebook. Don't be shy. Send him a message. Super cool guy. And he always is up for, first of all, just, knowing that you appreciate his work, and also always down for a possible project as well. Now, Cars Fast as Lightning was a mobile game that was a ton of fun. Like, it was a blast. I enjoyed playing it. I wasn't very good at, I don't know how people were able to accumulate so many of those gems, I think it was, to unlock some of these paint jobs. Because I would look at them, I'd have let's say, I don't know if this is accurate, but I would have 500 gems. And I thought that would be pretty good because I'd be grinding on that game. They wouldn't let you just play it continuously. You'd run out of gas eventually and you'd have to wait I don't know, an hour or whatever for your gas to refill. But either way, I'd be grinding on the game and be like, oh yeah. I got all these gems. I'm going to buy myself a nice new paint job. I'm going to be the absolute baller out there. And then I look at it and it's 4,000 gems for this French flag Raoul Sarro. I'd be like, what? You gotta be absolutely joking me. And so, yeah, I didn't actually end up unlocking many of these customs or many of these paint jobs that we're reviewing in the series because they were impossible for a little noob like me. But for some of you guys out there, obviously, congrats to you. I don't know how you did it because, yeah, I see all these videos on YouTube, showing off every single car unlocked in the game, and that's awesome. And thank you for doing that because otherwise we wouldn't have all these graphics to go by to give Shane Cooper to customize them. But yeah, I wish I could say make it really emotional, oh, when I was younger I used to play as these paint jobs and now I have them as physical die casts. It's such a full circle life experience. I wish I could say that, but it simply ain't true. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get right into it with Ranger Sheriff. This guy looks like he belongs out in Yellowstone. He looks like he belongs in some sort of natural park. Some sort of, national park like that, like Yellowstone or, Mount Rushmore, something like that. There are some parks up in Michigan that I've been to as well that have rangers like this. Slap a hat on him and put a golden badge and he's got the role completely down. But basically, this is Sheriff. It's Western Sheriff, essentially. This is City Sheriff, and this is Western Sheriff. But, they call it Ranger Sheriff, and I absolutely love it. This is so cool. 100% accurate to the video game, and that's what I go for. I like when things are exactly as they are supposed to be. Now, he used a Thailand Sheriff, I believe. Let's take a little peek here on the base. Made in Thailand, N21A. I don't know what year that was. What was that, 2020 maybe? Probably. I think it was. I have here, let's see. Made in Vietnam. I have made in China. That's not going to cut it for us today, guys. That ain't going to do it. We're going to pop open a Blue Desert Thailand Giraffe here for this review in the Radiator Spring series for 2020. Yeah, guys, we're getting serious about this. This is on a bad card already, so might as well free him from his plastic prison. I feel like I might already have a Thailand Sheriff unboxed somewhere, but, evidently not here with us today. So we'll just open this one up. He wanted to be opened up anyways. All right. I was wondering how he made the front grille and bumper look so chrome, but that's just how Thailand's Sheriff looked, and it looks fantastic. All right, so here we go. This is our official comparison now. So yeah, he's got this tannish beige paint job. instead of the black. Still's got the hood ornaments there. You know, you still have the headlight and all, but again, I just can't get over how chrome the grille and that front bumper is. Shout out to Shane Cooper for maintaining its look, you know, with the custom, because sometimes, you know, you make a mistake or you paint over it, blemish, overspray, whatever, but no, it looks perfect. He's still got the white wall tires, just like Flo, who we reviewed. He's got the sheriff logo there still on his door, as if we didn't know who he was. And then the Radiator Springs badge right there that has the radiator cap mounted in its center. So that basically is his, you know, official sheriff badge. So you can see, really nicely done there. He's got a side view mirror, door handle, siren up top. I love how Shane Cooper was even able to change the eyelids there to that tan color. It looks really good. Look at that glossy finish, just so shiny. So of course the door is now brown instead of white. Great contrast again. It's a simple custom, right? There's nothing elaborate going on here. You know, stuff is going to get wild in the next couple of reviews. If you've spotted anything in the background there, you already know what I'm talking about. But nothing is super crazy for Sheriff here, but the simplicity of it just makes it that much more elegant. So he's got his lights on the back here, still Sheriff on the trunk. It's moved up a little bit more, and it's in black now, instead of being in white. Chrome bumper looks really good. And then the 001 license plate with the radiator cap mounting right there. Carburetor County is the text. Thailand's not known for its clarity in the decals, so it's hard to read that. But if I pull up the Chinese one here, I bet we could read it. Yep. China never fails with that stuff. China is so good. So yeah, this is the Chinese Sheriff, which I absolutely love. Like, the eyes are just so clear. Whereas with the Thailand one, they're still okay, but not as good as the Chinese version. But then again, the Chinese version doesn't have that chrome bumper. Like so, look at that. Even on the back bumper. Yeah. So there are pros and cons to each of them. Now, Vietnam, I don't think there's any pros to Vietnam, because Vietnam not only lacks the chrome bumper, but the eyes are worse. So you get the, you know, worst of both worlds instead of the best of both worlds. So yeah, and the paint's just a little weird. Like, look at that. It just doesn't look super clear. It looks a little bubbly. So yeah, Vietnam needs to take notes from Shane Cooper on how to make such a glossy custom like this. So yeah, there you have it. That is Ranger Sheriff. Super cool. One of my favorites. Obviously straight from Cars Fast as Lightning. Again, I wish that game was still around, but for whatever reason they discontinued it. And now I don't even think there's like an active Cars mobile game, which really kind of stinks. There used to be Cars Daredevil Garage that correlated with the diecast, but we all know that that one was a terrible game. Cars Fast as Lightning was actually super fun. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks to Shane Cooper for making this custom. And I'll see you guys soon. I hope you guys have been looking in the background there and kind of getting I Spy action of what might happen next on this little spin-off series I'm doing. So I'll see you guys soon for another one. Bye now.